Hey, hey, hey. All right. So excited to bring you this review. Man. All right. I'm so excited to bring you this review. This is Kendell Lenice for reviews and news. Let me catch my breath because I just walked in the door from my fave. Chante Moore had a live concert tonight, and guess who was there? I was there. Let me tell you more about it. Let's get it. All right, I'm so excited because I just walked in the door from Chante Moore's live concert at the Bethesda Blues and Jazz Supper Club in Bethesda, Maryland. I still got on my bag because I wanted to show y'all for a reason. So this was a solo date. I drove myself. I accompanied myself to this concert. She is my favorite singer. I have a couple of favorites, but since 92, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I'm a true fan. Love Chante Moore, love all of her albums. I used to always say back in the day, if I could sing, I would want to sing like that. Her voice is so angelic and so powerful at the same time. So I got my little outfit on. It almost looks like a I can't show you, but this is the bottom of my skirt, right? So it's like a frilly kind of tutu-esque, but not really. And it's sheer, it's cute. I got all dressed to go to the concert. And I wore this bag. Let me show y'all this bag. Look what it says. Admit one. It's so cute. Shout out to Moody on TikTok. She had it. You can't even see the vibrance of the pink because it looks really, really pale. And this is silver. This is gold. And this is black. And it's sparkly black right here. And this is sparkly. It is the cutest thing. And I said, you know what? Admit one. It's a ticket. And I went by myself, self date to go see her. All right. Where do I want to start? Because I want to make this short and quick. Like I said, I've been rocking with Chante Moore since the very beginning. Of course, she sang all of her hits. She sang Love is Taking Over. She sang It's All Right, which we'll get back to in a moment. And I was trying to watch it and just take some notes at the same time. And then, of course, I have mental notes. But she sang her, I'll just start with that. She sang her hits, It's All Right, of course, Old School Lovin', Shantae's Got a Man, Love's Taking Over. And then she also sang People Can Yell Out Requests. And this is not my first time seeing Chante Moore, but I want to talk to you about the differences in the last time I saw her before the pandemic and today. Because you know Chante got a man for real, for real. She's engaged to Stephen Hill of BET, former BET exec. But we're going to go back to that. So she sang all of her songs and then she allowed the audience to yell out songs. So you know how chaotic that could be when somebody's yelling out all the songs that she's trying to sing it, and she did those songs a cappella. The girl can sing. Y'all already know. If you don't know, and I love going to concerts, especially her, when someone's never seen her or maybe somebody else brought them along. And she asked, how many people have never seen me before? Quite a few hands went up. And then, of course, us OGs was like, yeah, we seen it. So I love to see the face of, because everybody knows Chante Moore can sing, right? But I love to see the faces of those who didn't know that she can blow, like sang, for real, right? So it was so interesting. And, the whole time I'm like, sing Chante. I'm that one. Yes, Chante. Just sing, girl. And other people were doing it too because she is a singer's singer. So like I said, I was trying to take some notes because I was just so into it. I was filming on TikTok. I was filming on my phone for just my personal videos. And that was about it because I said as soon as I walked in the door, I was going to do this real quick. I'm exhausted. I still got to do my hair. I got a lot to do, and I got to get up early and jamoning. All right. So I thought it was cute. First, she came out looking freaking amazing. Her outfit was on point. She had some fresh individual braids. You can tell, like, literally, she probably got the last one done as she was going out on the stage. That's how fresh they looked. She had on a gold halter, and this part was like this, and it was a halter. She had on some white, looked like jean shorts, and some gold sandals. Makeup, beautiful. Hair, beautiful. Simple, but fine, cute, fun, and she looked happy. She looked beautiful. You know, shout out to all the women in their 50s looking amazing. She looked beautiful, and she looked happy. So the last time I saw her was before the pandemic, a couple of years before the pandemic, maybe somewhere around then. And she wasn't happy. She wasn't. Chante Moore is a very silly, fun-loving. She always talks about she's in love with love. You know, she's been married a few times. She just loves. And I get that. But when I saw her the last time, she didn't seem happy, and some stuff was going on. And we know some of the things. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Some of the things that she has gone through in love and divorce and trying to figure it out and all of that. But today, honey, she was back to herself. She was happy. She's in love. She's engaged to Stephen Hill. And check out their Instagrams, both of them. They are oozing with love, and it shows. Because when she was going to sing Chante's Got a Man at Home, she was like, Chante's got a man, but he ain't home. He's right here. He is here. And it was so cute when she did that. And that was like the last song, obviously, because I'm skipping around. You know, people, she was like, who got a man? And then this girl, Monica, she sang Monica's Got a Man. It was Tia, it was somebody else. And at the end, I guess right before that song, someone was like, I can sing. Or so she let them sing towards the end, and the lady sound good. And she kept saying, I love you, because that was probably a chance of a lifetime for her. And Chante knew that. But I wanted to, she sang other folk songs. So I went by myself. So it was kind of like a table of four. It's a supper club. So they have stadium seat. I don't even want to say stadium because it's not that big. They have theater seating all the way in the back where it's up, right? No tables. Then they have tables on this one little level. Then it's a middle level. Then it's side single seats. And then it's a theater. So I was in the tables, and of course I went by myself, and there was a table of four. So I was there early before it started, and the three other people that were supposed to be there came in like after it started. And I think the comedian was still on, so they didn't miss Chante Moore. But I was like, hello, because you know, people come sit down. I don't know if y'all know with manners, like when somebody comes in, they're supposed to speak. But of course I spoke. Was like they were cool, you know, we was talking about the food and all that other stuff. But once she came on, tunnel vision. And they were like, I want her to sing, because she started off singing her songs. And with Chante Moore and a lot of artists, they'll fill in some of that with songs that you know and love and can sing along with them. So she sang. So Chante Moore was talking about love, and she was talking about where she was. And she said, you know, songs take you back to a place, and you can remember where you were or who you were with, and, you know, brings back good memories. And she said sometimes songs bring back memories of people you ain't trying to see, you ain't trying to hear again, and they don't bring up good memories. But she said, I wanted maybe sing some of those songs to give you this memory. And she said, but I'm really not singing to you. She said, I'm singing these songs for my man, but y'all can listen. And it was really cute. So she sang Kiss by Prince, but the arrangement, let me just talk about that. The arrangement, you know, her musical director, and that arrangement was fire. She didn't sing them in the same kind of tempo as the songs go, but they all flowed and it was phenomenal. Kiss by Prince. She sang Shaka Khan's I Feel For You. She sang Sweet Love by Anita Baker. She sang Loving You by Minnie Riperton. Now that song reminds me of my cousin who's passed away. That was her favorite song. And anybody that knows Chante Moore, you know she has the octaves. She has those octaves that Minnie Riperton had, that Mariah has, and Chante Moore. And she that end of that song, y'all already know that high. She killed it, you know. And she sang Tina Marie's Casanova Brown, and she recorded that at one time, and it was just it was good. It was good. Um, as she was singing some of those songs that remind her of Stephen Hill. Now, I'm not sure if it's because he likes the songs, because they're love songs, the words, do they listen together? But she started tearing up a little bit. And I love to see people happy. I love to see people in love. And clearly, her and Stephen are in love. Again, check their social media. You could see that. But what I found was interesting. I'm not sure if some of her band couldn't get there. I'm not sure what happened, but her musical director was there, and there were 3 other musicians. And she said she just met them today, and they had to learn all of the songs. The band was phenomenal. You would have thought that they had sung together before, at least once or twice, or known each other. She literally met them today, and they tore it down. The band was amazing. Her musical director, amazing. Good, very good. And Chante Moore didn't have any background singers. She sang everything. There were no doo-wop pop chicks in the back, men, nothing. It was Chante Moore, 4 musicians, 2 on the one on the keyboards, which was her musical director, the drums, guitars, horn, like y'all know musicians, right? But she had no background singers, and it's so she had such a full show. It was towards the end when I was like, wait a minute, she don't even have no background singers. She sang it. Her voice was crystal clear. It was just perfect. She has lost nothing, and I can't wait till she comes back. But what else do I have here? All right, so like I said, she was taking requests for songs, and that gets chaotic when you're trying to yell out your favorite song. I mean, she couldn't go wrong with me. So I tried to yell out a couple. Of course, she didn't hear them all, but she heard some. I was like, whoever yells out anything, I'm a Chante Moore stan. So whatever song is going to be good enough for me. And of course, I can't sing, y'all. I say it a million times. I'm a writer, but I'm not a singer. But that doesn't stop me from making a joyful noise, because I was singing I know every lyric to every song. Like, that's my girl. So I'm singing it in my videos. I don't even want to look back at my videos, y'all, because I know I'm a sound like I normally sound when I'm singing in my videos. But I don't care. It was a good time. I got up, got dressed, smelled good, drove myself there, and was ready for the show early. I didn't want to miss anything. She had a couple of comedians. Well, she didn't. They were local. They came out. The one guy was okay, and then the other guy, he was pretty funny. And then she came out. She wasn't all diva-fied. She didn't go make 2, 3 costume changes. She sang right there. Everybody was supportive. It was a sold out show. You had people yelling and this and that, just talking to her. And at one point, she was like, "You messing me up. Can you stop talking? I'm talking back to you and having a conversation with you, and I'm supposed to be singing." And she was just like laughing. But she's very silly. If if you've been to her concerts, if you watch her on social media, she's fun, she's silly, she's light, she's free. So when she sings, It's All Right, people don't know, like, they know the song on her first album, Precious, right? They know the song. It's all right now. That's everybody's song. But if you have never seen her sing it live, then you've never heard that song for real. The live version, she starts going up in those higher ranges and she starts sounding like a flute, a bird, an angel, this melodic, and she starts, I can't do it, but she starts hitting that and she keeps it steady and keeps going up and up and up. She got a standing ovation. People were surprised. People were like, I love it. I love to see people surprised. And I was like, show them, let them know. Let them know. And the little ladies that were sitting next to me they were waiting for her to sing her songs. Is she gonna sing her song? I was like, I said, yes. I said, she'll go through the flow. I said, you'll enjoy. And they were like, okay. And when she started singing, they were like, wow. And even her song Jesus I Want You, that is like one of my songs. The way that she sings that and her feeling for that and talking about God, and somebody asked for that, so she sang part of that. And she shared that her sister was writing that song. She was like, I gotta have it. And that was a little tidbit that she didn't talk about. But then she also was talking about she was in love and she loved love. She's very personable on stage, which I love about her. You know, she dances around. She talks to the audience, sometimes so much she loses her train of thought because everybody's yelling out everything. She's very likable on stage, lovable on stage, actually, and she's very open and free on stage. That is her space, and you can clearly tell that. And somebody was like, well, bring your man out. She didn't bring Stephen Hill out, but he was there, and she was performing her butt off, and she seemed happy. And I love that. And like I said, the contrast of when I saw her before, oh no, she still killed it. She still sang. She still looked gorgeous. But you can tell when somebody is not giving all of their happy, or they have something heavy on it. I don't know if everybody can tell, but I know I can tell that. And I can see the difference in her. And somebody was talking about, so somebody was in the audience that they met in '94 at one of Chante Moore's concerts, and they were still together and still married. And then someone else said that they were married 40 years. She was like, if I put all my marriages together, I might get to 40 years. And personally, I can understand that, I get that. But that's my girl. She sang, she did her things. She talked about life and how it's going to be all right. And I wrote this down because I wanted to make sure I said it. What did she say? Oh, when she was talking about God, she said, as much as my man loves me, he can't love me like Jesus. She said, he's good though. He's close to it, but talking about having that relationship with God. And I love when people, because she often talks about she grew up Christian, she's a Christian girl, and people, if she sings R&B or love songs or all of that, sometimes people forget, but I love when people mention God. That's anywhere I go, any show that I do, any show that I'm on, I made a promise to God already that I'm going to mention you. I'm going to exalt your name. I'm going to say your name at some point during this conversation, this interview, this speaking engagement, whatever it is. So I love that she, definitely gave God his shout out, of course. And towards the end, she was people were yelling out songs, and of course she was singing them. There was no show after, so sometimes when you don't have a show right after, you can give the audience a little extra time, which she did. But she said, yo, I can't be up here, we can't have no 5-hour concert. Y'all want a 5-hour concert, because people were still singing. But she got so many standing ovations. She was, tearing up. She was like, y'all really are showing me this love. And she was like, thank you. And she was talking about the moments. And she was saying, no matter how dope or bad you are, you cannot be at two places at one time. Like, you are here and I am here. And she just was like, thank you for that. She appreciated that, because no matter what, you can't be two places at once. She said, even when she went to go see Beyonce, she was like, I am here, Beyonce's here, like we're in the same room. So I loved that. But that's my girl. I just wanted to come on here quickly and do a reviews and news about Chante Moore and her live show. Everybody can sing live, but Chante Moore can. And she not only has a man in Stephen Hill, but she got a forever fan in me. I'm definitely going to always support her. I love her songs. Let me just say this. I'm not sure, like, you know how when you have music, and a lot of artists have gone through that, and a lot of artists have gotten their music back. I know like Tank and JoJo, some of Aaliyah's songs, Tony Braxton, dealing with certain managers in record companies. Sometimes they hold your music or take it off of Apple Music or take it off of streaming platforms, and then they have to come to understanding or meeting or figure meeting minds, whatever they do, and then now they're streaming again. I know a lot of people's, but I'm so upset that Chante Moore's Rise of a Phoenix, that CD is one of the later ones that came out a few years ago. That I would listen to that every single, when it first came out a few years ago, I would listen to that every single day, all day long. I have a lot of her favorites, but that is one of my favorites for real, for real, for real. The Rise of a Phoenix. I was trying to see what year it came out. It might have came out 2018, I think. 2018, 2017, something like that. And it's not streaming anymore. It's not on Apple Music. It's not on Spotify. You can't even hardly find it on YouTube. It's like not the whole body of work from that album. Real One, messed around and found a real one. That single is available on there, but not the whole CD. And because we don't really have CDs no more, I cannot stream that. So whatever it was, I would love if I interviewed her one day, I would ask her a lot of questions about life and love. I wouldn't focus always on her career, because when I do interviews with people, I like to get to know that person, not as a celebrity, but I like to have conversations with people that help build and grow, and you can understand them better. But that the only professional question I would ask one of them is, where's the CD? Like, why isn't it streaming anymore? We kind of have an idea because somebody owns the rights or something happened, but I hope that's on streaming platforms soon. Rise of a Phoenix. If you can stream it somewhere, let a sister know, because that's one of my favorites. All right, y'all, it's like 12:16 a.m. and I got to get up, and I'm on here doing a reviews and news. Makeup probably like this, clothes like because I still had to drive back from there. I'm all crooked. I had to drive back and go to the parking. Oh, and I had a bonus, y'all. I had free parking and everything. That's a small thing for some, but it's good. Like free parking, you go park in the garage for free. I'll take that. I don't know what special was going on today, but I will take that. But Bethesda Jazz and Blues Supper Club, if you've never been, definitely go. I know Regina Bell is coming, and some other people are coming through there. I know Tamar was just there, and a lot of people come through there. If you're in the DMV area, definitely go. But Bethesda Jazz and Blues, y'all gotta come better with that food. Y'all gotta come a little better, because I heard people complaining about the prices and the little bit that you got. I got like 7 little bang bang shrimp. It was $20 or something like that, and you have to get, so save up your little money and, prepare to spend what, but it ended up working out because I didn't have to pay for parking. So every time, like if I'm going to eat at the concert, whatever it is, because I got my ticket a while back, right? So I always be like, let me put my little money, because I budget and stuff. So let me put my money for my food, put my money for my parking, and then already with the ticket. So when I go, I'm ready to go, and I'll have a budget. So but somebody was the ladies next to me, there was 3 of them. They were like, they said they were splitting 6 wings and some cake. So the wings, I think, were $20, and they were funny. And she said it was 3 of them. and they were serving, I guess because of COVID, they were serving in plastic bowls with the lid, almost like Tupperware. That's how they were serving your food, like for real. Like I got a bowl, it was like here, and it was like 7 little shrimp. That's what it was, right? And then I got some water. So when they came, they got the they got 6 wings. She was talking to me. She was like, "These prices, and then you don't get a lot of food." And she was talking. I was like, "Yeah, I know. I get it." So she was like, "We ordered 6 wings and some cake, and it came in like Tupperware, like plasticware with the top on it." And I know they're trying to be safe for COVID, so I ain't trying to come for BB and J. That's Bethesda blues and jazz. I ain't trying to come for them, but they had the little wings, right? So it was no plates. Remember the Tupperware, so it only came in one. So she told the other person that she was with, get a napkin. It was like a little auntie or girl. She's like, get a napkin, put your chicken on there. Then the other one had the chicken on the napkin. Then she was like, and this is our little cake. And I was just laughing so hard. You know how some places you can get water with lemon and different things like that? They were like, we don't have that. You have to buy the bottled water. Okay, cool. But they didn't have that. So I would like to see that part get better, but I will always support it because it's Black owned. I'm definitely going to support them and then support the artists that are there. And I know people, because of COVID, are doing things differently. So I give them grace. And on the way out, y'all already know, and I'm going to end. Y'all already know, ladies, on the way out, let me see if you can guess what I'm getting ready to say. The women's bathroom line was long. The men had nobody in line. So all the men, because that's a Chante Moore is like a date night kind of vibe, right? All the couples were there and everything. And hey, so all the couples were there and everything. So it's so funny. Come out, nobody wants to go to the bathroom during the show because there's really no intermission or anything like that at Chante Moore. You don't want to miss nothing. So all the women held it to the end. So of course, when we get ready to walk out, line in the women's for the women's bathroom. Men's, you could just walk right in. But all the men were waiting on the side, waiting for their women to come to the back, come from the bathroom and waiting in line to go in the bathroom. And I saw something that was cute because I know how it is. Ladies, when you have a zip up jumper or something that zips from the back, you can't really do that. So you need to have your man or somebody there to unzip it so you can go to the bathroom. So one lady was sitting there like this with her zipper down a little bit, trying to hold it, waiting to go to the bathroom. And of course, every woman be like, dang, we could use the men's bathroom, blah, 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 because it's never a line. So I don't know why it's always a line, but it is. That's a rites of passage. So I went to the bathroom for my ride home, got in my car, and now I'm here with you. Admit one. Don't be afraid to take yourself out on a date, right? Don't be afraid to have a solo date. If you want to do something, you ain't got to call around and ask everybody, can they do this? Do they want to do this? And sometimes it'll be on a spur of the moment. Sometimes it might be only one ticket left. Sometimes you like, you know what? I'm doing this for me. I'm going to love on me, because that's what you should do. Even if you have a man or a woman, you still need to take time for yourself. Or if you're single, you still need to take time for yourself, because if you don't want to be around you and spend time around you, why do you think somebody else would? If you don't enjoy your own company, how can you expect someone else to enjoy your company? Right? So you got to think about that. But always it's about self-care. Do things that you love, even if you got to do them by yourself. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know, I'm tired. I'm delirious. So if I repeated myself 1 or 10 times, it's all good. But I definitely had to come on here and give my girl some love. Chante Moore, if she is coming to a city winery near you or a local venue near you, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and get some tickets and go. Till next time, God bless. Peace.